A baby, curled up in the fetal position. If you look closely, it's actually inside the bulb of a plant, with roots extending into the earth. It's an image that transcends time and culture, that speaks of birth, of beginnings. And indeed, Rivera intended the baby in the bulb panel as the starting point for exploring the murals. Head of Education at the DIA, Nancy Jones.
When Rivera painted these murals, everybody came in the woodward entrance to the museum, and the baby in the bulb of a plant was the first thing that people would see as they walked through the door. So this is like the beginning of the entire cycle of the murals.
The placement of this beginning on the east wall was no accident, according to Rivera scholar Linda Downs.
It corresponds to the eastern wall, the traditional wall in Christian churches that represents the wall of beginning.
This is just one example of Rivera's use throughout the murals of religious symbolism and tradition from both Europe and the Americas. But the baby in the bulb, like almost every image on these walls, has many meanings and many connections to the murals as a whole.
This is where Rivera lays down one of the most important concepts of the murals, that everything that people do in this world is ultimately linked to nature and the earth.
The roots that surround the baby are themselves anchored in layers of minerals we find in the earth: sand, limestone, coal, and iron. But in the corners, we see something else.
Those metallic elements there are the plow blades that cut through the earth to till the soil. And they are both productive in terms of agriculture, but they also pose a threat to the baby. One can think of the plows as they move forward, plowing up this innocent little bulb.
This is a reference to another of the mural's major themes, that industry, including everything from farming to factories, can benefit humanity and make our lives easier. But it can also have disastrous effects if not used wisely.